is basically a little bit of a checkpoint for us, so we know where our ball position is in relation to where our feet are, and we know that our stance is parallel left to our target line, again being over here. So now, without even having to think about it at the driving range, this is something you can set up every time. And I would suggest maybe playing a few shots to one target, and then changing your setup and aiming at a different target. Because what you'll find is it feels different. You might have different tendencies based on if you're aiming further right or further left. So again, kind of going back to that consistency of the ball striking, making sure that ball position is in the center. So Brandon, you want to step in front here for me, and just go ahead like we're going to address the shot. So what do you got, a 7-iron here? So 7-iron ball position is going to be just slightly forward for Brandon, just slightly forward in the middle of the stance. So if we put that ball right at the end of that club, that would be, if he's got his feet equidistant from the shaft here, that would be centered ball position. So what I would have Brandon actually do is shift back to his right a little bit. So now what we have is that ball position's a little bit closer. It's slightly left of his center of his chest, or his placard here. And so what that does is it gives him, based on if we're going from a shorter club to a longer club, he's actually able to then move his ball position depending on what club he's hitting. So the longer the club, the longer it takes to square that face, so the farther forward that ball position is going to be. This is one of the main things that I do find is causing, one of the main things that I see all the time when I'm working with people is one, their alignment is usually off, and two, their ball position is off. And those two things combined can really cause some huge inconsistencies with the swing. So again, this is just a little bit of a checkpoint that you can actually set up at the range. Obviously you can't do this on the golf course, but I would recommend you guys, as you're getting warmed up, to actually practice hitting shots with this setup here, because it'll really ingrain some good habits as far as making sure that ball position is consistent and making sure that you're standing square to that target line. Or if you're trying